Trump is winning at one core thing. Now listen to me and listen to the end. Listen, he is in a battle of narratives. We're in a narrative warfare. We're in a psychotactic battle of narrative and warfare with this man. Not just over ICE raids, not just over his daily, weekly stuff he's doing, but on information. The reality is that right now, he is 9-87 in court cases. That means out of 96, almost 100 court cases, he's lost the mass majority of them. And I need you to understand very quickly that what he's trying to do is psycho mind screw everybody out of their abilities. In other words, their ability to understand the narrative and how to communicate it. So what he's doing, for instance, with the help of people like Fox, they're streaming around the clock all the horrible things of Los Angeles. Whereas we have people, creators out there that you should be sharing, who are out in Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Dallas, Austin, everywhere, share their positive information and message, because unfortunately, the right is trying to outbrand us. They don't care about the movement, who wins, who doesn't. In their mind, they want people who are protesting to be violent and be plagued as violent. If you're going out to these protests this weekend, I advise you this. Get the hell away from anybody violent. Don't talk to them. Don't say, oh, no, don't do that. No, shut up and get away. Protect you. Secondly, if you gonna go out there, be with the organizers of that protest, the team leaders and the leaders who are there. Why? Because that's going to be the centered protest of peace. If it turns as if the police are trying to get violent, do not push back on the police. Just get away. Just pull away from that energy. I just plead that to keep it safe and peaceful, because what Trump's looking for is any violent insurrection an excuse to try to bring one. Try to bring one. And it's stupid because you bringing in Marines and National Guard and stuff. We're a rebel nation. We're a rebel nation. That's not going to work well. It's not like this is the George Floyd riots or the LA riots or no. But it's important to do that. The other thing you got to do if you're going is making sure as much as possible that you are recording, both streaming live, having recordings, uploading both short content and long content for people to distribute. And the people who are home, I'm telling you, please make sure that you're sharing, whether it be this video right now and every other video out there showing what's really happening, whether it be LA, New York, Chicago, or any other city. He's attacking the blue cities, and he's trying to frame this, again, narrative warfare, frame this as being an attack upon America and how horrible these people are. Just like he did, remember with him holding up the Bible upside down in 2020 and clearing people out with tear gas? Same thing, except for he's trying to do it nationally now. So what I say on to you is this. Keep yourself safe if you're out there. If you're not participating, the main thing you should be doing, and black folks, you know I'm talking to you, is sharing what's really happening by other people's content who are out there. I understand we're taking a back seat. I will not be out there neither. But I want you to understand, we can support the movement from the, sidelines, back of the lines, whatever you want to call it. We can support that. And that is worthy of a support versus keeping ourselves in danger and on the front line like we usually do. I say on to all of you, be safe this weekend. I will be following up with reports, but at the same time, I want you to understand what's at risk here, the narrative. That's why I keep telling y'all all week, share my videos, share everybody and let me explain who you do share. Let me be very clear. You share the people who have an opinion assessment context. That's why I have a clarity group. You want to find out about that, look in my description or email me at darrenmonroe.com. Share the clarity group. Share the point of clear advice. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to start a membership group here on YouTube too. I'm going to start that. So you're going to hear about that this weekend. Here's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You need to get the information out. Be that person to do that. Because what we're at war with Trump is not in the streets. It's in the news. And the last thing we want to be left with is just a bunch of hashtags and headlines. I love y'all. Be safe. Well, if you're at home and you're keeping it home, that's great. But again, I want to say this on ending. Become a keyboard warrior. Please. Especially this weekend and beyond.